Get yourself all set up.
Hey, everybody. Now we're
Hey,
live. How's it
and we're
going?
live.
Happy
We're
not
here.
Tuesday. It's Wednesday. We're going to play some games tonight, and I have some new friends to introduce everybody to. Well, Parker is a new old friend. He's been here a couple times.
New old friend.
So,
That's fine.
new old friend. Whose phone number we learned I don't have saved in my cell phone.
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm really offended by that.
So
very
if there's any stress on the stream, that might be what's causing it.
wounded.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about that. I'm gonna do it on the stream. I'm gonna make sure that we're gonna save you in there, Parker Simpson. And
Please just don't.
Are there
share the phone
raccoon
number.
emojis? I don't know. Are there raccoon emojis?
Yeah,
in
there's a raccoon
Apple?
emoji. Get out of here.
Oh, gosh, he's gonna like this is
Kim,
this.
get
We're
on
all
with the
witnessing the
stream.
end of Kim and Parker's friendship.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me go around. I'll tell you what. Why don't we start with you, Chris, and we'll let everybody introduce themselves to the crew tonight.
Yeah, so I am Chris Baki. It rhymes with hockey. I am the game designer of No Box Games, and also the game we're playing tonight, Dragon versus Kingdom. This guy down here. Go ahead, Rocky.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if everyone could see the same thing we were seeing, but
I'm not sure if you're all in the same order.
Yeah, but I
guess
a little bit. Are, yeah.
And if Rocky's actually over here somewhere, then fine. But Rocky, go on.
But yeah, so I'm Rocky. I do the marketing for No Box Games, and handle like most of the Kickstarter campaign stuff and communication with backers and all that stuff. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome.
Cool.
Trash man.
Yeah, as Kim pointed out, I am no longer her friend, but my name is Parker. I am the illustrator and graphic designer for No Box Games. It's been exciting to work with these guys. I came on board on their last title, Around the World in 10 to 15 minutes, and we just put out Dragon versus Kingdom, which we're going to show you today.
That's cool.
And props, and just quick, obviously shout out to Parker for all of the amazing dragons you are about to see.
They're so cool.
I literally just had in my prototype art like red dragon, black dragon, purple dragon, and he took that very basic prompt and then made some amazing artwork you're about to see. So get hyped, okay?
Yeah, they are acceptable.
They're pretty adorable. And I won't one of the things that you guys specialize in that I think is so cool is a lot of your games they're print and play games. And yeah, I think that's such a cool concept.
Yeah, this is a model I started a couple of years ago, and the idea was that I liked the idea of being able to get a game into people's hands next month, do a Kickstarter, get it into people's hands next month, not next year. So obviously with print and play games, we also went with the no assembly required promise. That's one of the first things that meant was no cards. And when I started this whole thing, I actually talked to some other game designers. They're like, how would you make a printable game with no cards? And in a couple cases, I actually saw their heads just kind of like explode a little bit because they're like, how are you going to do that? And I'm like, I'm not sure yet. I think I'll figure it out, though. So we made our first game called Spies. That was a hidden movement and deduction on one page per player. In that game, you're all spies. You've infiltrated the ambassador's mansion, and you've got the hot tip that you're not the only spy there. You are tracking the player on your left while being tracked by the player on your right. So you don't need cards for the hidden information. You can get a little shield that doubles as a reference card. And so you're making your marks on your sheet, trying to complete missions. And at the same time, if you can try to sabotage the missions of your target player on your left, you'll score a lot more points that way.
That's cool.
So that got featured on the Dice Tower. It had over 2,000 backers a couple of years ago, and that kind of launched us off. So I'm really hyped about that game. Even
as well, you should. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's actually up here. If you want to get kind of a weird sneak peek of it, I've got on my wall. I love the game so much I put it on my wall.
I love it. Well, speaking of cool games, let's share my screen. I'm sorry, everybody, ahead of time. I am your tour guide for TTS tonight. You will not enjoy the ride. I already know that I stink at it. You don't have to leave a comment about it. I'm well aware of my lack of TTS skills.
Yeah, pass out the barf bags for the
Right.
sudden jerking around.
But like, this is my kind of game though, because there are not a lot of people. I can't just go like, I'm not gonna Godzilla it. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. So let's do. Everybody's here.
Perfect.
I'm gonna scroll in super quick and take everybody on. Whoa, I really scrolled in. On a so we got this little blue. Do the dragons have names, or are they just their colors?
Well, you actually get to name the dragon is one of the first things you're going to do here.
Oh
so
my gosh!
This space right here, this little banner here, this is your chance to name your dragon anything you want. You can be boring and just name it Kimmy if you want, but
that's terrible.
Go on, take a second to name your dragon here, and yeah, and obviously in TTS you've just got your pen tool there.
Oh Lord. Hang on. That's a whole new tool, Chris.
So Kim,
I don't know. Oh,
it's up in your left corner. You
found it. Oh my gosh. Oh,
there you
this
go.
should be.
Oh yeah, and you got to make it way smaller.
Minus,
oh, but can I just make him Ike? We'll make him Ike.
You could, I
Wait, eraser. Oh boy.
Yeah, there you go.
With me and Joe B.
Yeah. Now that you have your pen out, take a second, hit the minus key a few times to get to the smallest thickness on the pen.
Like my minus key?
Correct, your minus key.
Oh. How do I know?
Hover over and you'll see it.
Oh, things are getting better.
You should see it getting smaller.
I don't know that it is, you guys. I'm definitely hitting the key.
Okay.
It is definitely not getting smaller.
There's not a visual indicator of this. It's just when you go to try to write with it that you
all right.
So go on. Give your guy a name there. Okay.
He's still giant.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we're
gonna. Yeah, that's fine. I could. Perfect.
Well, she'll need to make it a little smaller to actually do the spaces.
Yeah. So try the minus key. Try the minus key just right of your 0 key on the number row.
Got it. See if that does anything.
Be hovering over the sheet.
Yep. Sorry.
Because you should see it getting. I know for me,
that was better.
I visually see it getting smaller.
Whee. All right, we're back in business now. Maybe.
There we go.
Unless it makes me do it again.
This is one of those games that in TTS I feel like it's a little clunky, but in real life it's so
if you can write your name, I think you.
Yeah, if you can write your name, you can play the game. That rhymes.
All right, this is Boris. That's what I really wanted to go for the whole time.
Okay.
And then who else? Whoa, who else we got? Oops, now I'm pins. I'm gonna just zoom out, you guys.
There you go. I'm feeling a little bit uncreative here, so I'm just gonna name this guy after one of my new favorite games.
Oh, nice.
And yep.
Love that one. And now we're coming over here. Way to show off with your pen writing.
Oh, it's thousands of hours of practice writing with my non-dominant hand. I'm left-handed, so naturally when I have to use my mouse, it's on my right hand. So doesn't always work well. But yeah, this is basically all the setup you have to do.
That's so
to
cool.
Start playing. So you just write your name in there, and then this is the sheet where you are the dragon.
Got it.
You're going to be the dragon on this sheet, and on the other sheets, you're going to be a kingdom builder.
Okay.
So the way this works in the real world, if you're watching this at home, in the real world, you just take your sheet, and normally you just kind of nudge it to the player on your left. And when everyone's nudged their sheets, you can take the sheet from the player on your right, and then you're done. In the TTS world, we've just got these big white boxes here so that we can pass the sheet to our next player over to visually indicate that we're done and can pass it on. So as the dragon, you'll know it's your turn to be the dragon when you see your sheet, your colored dragon with your dragon's name on it.
Easy enough.
And on all the other sheets, you're going to be a kingdom builder. So we'll talk about that right now. So go ahead and grab your sheet there and drag it into your colored box there, and then L to lock it down so you can draw on it. Perfect. Okay, so as a kingdom builder, and again, this is Dragon versus Kingdom. As a kingdom builder, you're going to be scoring points for building stuff. When it's your turn to be the dragon, you're going to score points for burninating all the things. That's a technical
Nice.
term. So,
Burninating.
exactly. So, as a kingdom builder, you have 3 different types of buildings you can draw. You've got circles that are towers, you've got houses that are squares, and you've got shops that are triangles. And each of these is going to score points in a few different ways. Your towers, your circles, are going to score 2 points just for drawing them, and they're going to score 3 points every time they do damage to a dragon. The towers
Okay.
can be used to attack the dragon. Now, for this first turn, we won't be doing any attacking because we don't know where the dragon is yet. When the dragon first comes out, they will be coming out in one of the corners here. And
Okay.
Parker, I need you to brag a little bit. This is a part of the design that you put into the game that I didn't even ask you to build. Can you talk about that, please?
Oh yeah, so squares have 4 corners, so there's 4 different places that the dragon can come out. I think what you're trying to say is there are 4 different realms that the dragon can come from.
Exactly, yeah.
We've got our forest realm up here. We've got a great lake up yonder.
Nice.
A desert, and some mountains.
Cool.
So plays no real mechanical purpose in the game, but I like to just come up with like little stories about my dragon of where Avocado is going to come and make her ascent upon the villagers. So
I love that.
it's fun little art stuff.
Exactly. Like, and again, that wasn't even part of my original design. He took it upon himself to make this fun little story come out from the art. And it's one of those things you might not even recognize it, but it's there. And it was a really cool choice that Parker made. So props for that, buddy.
I mean, it
That's
was a
cool.
very cute piece of graph paper to start with, so
Yeah,
I had a lot to work with.
exactly. Okay, so you have 2 action points if you want to think of them as action points or energy, which means you can fight or draw twice. So
Okay.
when you draw, so drawing one thing costs you 1 of your action points. We'll come back to fighting in a round or so once we have some opportunities to fight. But for right now, for this first round, all you're going to be doing is drawing. So you could draw the towers. They'll score you 2 points just for drawing the tower. They'll score you 3 points every time you do damage to the dragon. And I'll come back to that once we get back to it. But that's one thing you can draw. The houses, the squares, want to feel safe. They want to feel close
Makes sense.
to the towers. So they're going to score 1 point per tower that's 1 to 3 spaces away. Now, it doesn't matter who
Okay.
drew the tower. Doesn't matter who drew the tower as long as they're a tower that's still standing. If the dragon
Okay.
has destroyed that tower, it won't help with that point scoring. So houses score
Okay.
1 point per tower 1 to 3 spaces away. So you want to put your houses as close to as many towers as you can.
Okay.
With the shops, the triangles, you're going to score points based on how many houses are exactly 1 space away in any direction, orthogonally or diagonally. The more houses that are close by, the better.
Okay.
Okay. And just like with the houses being next to towers, the shops want to be next to houses. It doesn't matter who drew them. So the more houses the shops can be next to, the better. You'll score 1 point if there's 1 house in range, 3 points for 2 houses, 6 points for 3 houses, and
Okay.
9 points for 4 houses or more. And again, you're looking 1 space any direction, orthogonally or diagonally. Same thing with the
Okay.
houses. Okay, so yeah, for your very first turn here, just go ahead and draw a couple of buildings, and whatever you draw down here will score you points up here
Okay.
on your scoreboard. So basically, the order of operations is usually add your drawings to the map sheet, and then score the points on the score sheet.
Okay. Is there any logic, like any advice as what's a good opening move or locate? Like, is it really just whatever you're
Yeah,
feeling?
sure. Well, so you know that the dragon will come from one of the corners. So what I probably would not want to do is put a tower like right here,
Makes sense.
because that makes that's just really low hanging fruit for avocado to come by and just
Yep.
breathe some fire and destroy it before it has a chance to attack.
Makes
So most
sense.
of the time, it's better to start in the middle
Okay.
of the map sheet. One note:
Okay.
we cannot build things on the watery lakes,
Makes
but the
sense.
dragons can move onto or through the lakes. It gives the dragons a slight movement advantage, but we
Okay.
cannot build on the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see how bad I draw a circle. Oh, that's bad.
There's also a circle tool. That's what I personally use because I think it's
That's
easier.
so much better. You're right.
But just yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna be like Kim. What was that you drew?
Yeah, I like using the circle tool, but again, not a problem that you run into when actually
Yes.
playing the game. But
Right. That makes
Exactly.
sense. So much easier.
it is
Yeah.
it is a
This is a
TTS.
whole new TTS world for me. I've never used pins in TTS. So look out, world.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so you've got 2 action points, so you can draw 2 little buildings down there.
Yeah. So what you could do, you could draw another tower somewhere on the map. You could draw a house somewhere fairly close to this tower so the house can score some points. One thing to
Mhm.
bear in mind, like strategically speaking, everything you draw can potentially help other players.
Right.
Also, everything they draw can potentially help you. So there's kind of a
Makes sense.
semi-co-op nature
Yeah.
as the kingdom builders
That's
that we
kind of
have.
cool.
Yeah.
And I like how, like, the in-game scoring, you can't just go real hard in one direction and not the other because it's your combined score of both.
Exactly, yeah. Your score as the kingdom builder plus the score as your dragon. And we'll come back to how the dragon scores points once we get into that.
I think I'm gonna put because it's within 1 to 3, right? Spaces.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah, the
Okay.
3 spaces is pretty. It's pretty big, pretty generous.
Yeah, you've
yeah.
got a decent amount of. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay,
there's
so
3
you scored
spaces
2
all
points.
around.
So you scored 2 points for this tower. When it comes to scoring points here, I usually recommend just making little tally marks.
Yeah,
If you
that makes
prefer
sense.
making dots or whatever, that's fine as well. So you scored 2 points as a
Woo!
tower. You
Oh
put 2
boy,
tally marks there. You
I'm gonna put
scored.
better tally marks.
There you
Or
go.
later, I'm gonna come back and again be like, "What now?" Ugh. Okay.
And you scored 1 point for your house
Woohoo!
because it's within range of 1 tower. So you can
Okay.
score 1 point down here in
down
the
there.
house
Yep.
area.
Okay. I'll get rid of it. I will not cheat much. And I will erase this one.
It just helps with admin, so you can backtrack and see, like, oh, how many points did I actually get at that
That
point?
makes
Yeah,
sense.
technically it
exactly.
doesn't matter where you put it, but it is cool in the end of the game to be like, oh, I got 30 points from towers and
Yeah. That makes
15
sense.
points from
When you've got to submit all of your paperwork to the Kingdom Ambassador, make sure that all of your
the
real estate
royal
stuff is
inspector.
right.
Exactly.
Make sure all
Okay,
that's
so Kim, looks like you're done. You can unlock your sheet and then pass it on clockwise to the next player. That will be me.
Whee.
Perfect. And again, in the real world, what usually works well is when you're done, you just take your sheet, you kind of nudge it to the player on your left,
That
and
makes
once
sense.
you've seen everyone nudges, then it's easy to take the sheets, and that keeps everyone on the same sort of pace. So you're not leaving anyone behind that way.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and grab your sheet from over here, drag it into your player area. Remember to lock it down first. And so you're still a kingdom builder. And you can see that green has drawn a couple of houses a couple of towers towards the
Mhm.
middle of the thing here. So one choice you want to make is it better for me to draw more towers to try and attack the dragon, or is it better for me to draw maybe a house somewhere within the range here? This is your choice you get to make in
That
the
makes sense.
first round of the game.
So many decisions. It's so tough. I like the idea of like I see like the drawl of why you'd want to do a tower because the tower gets you those points, but I feel like I don't know, it could help you more in the long run to do some of this other stuff. We'll see if I'm wrong when everybody else is. So we'll do that. And then for funsies, not the triangle. We want shops near, right? They need to be within one, right?
Yeah, one space of the houses. So
Oh Lord. Erase. There's no triangle tool, you guys.
no,
Yeah, there's no triangle.
that's the one you'll have to draw freehand.
It's so hard. Why is it so hard? You guys make it look so easy.
There you go.
That's as
Pretty
good as
good.
it's gonna
There you
get,
go.
guys. It's a crusty
it's-
little shop.
Obviously not a
All
square or a
good.
circle, so it's fine.
That's what I was going for. Like it's obviously not one of the other two, so we're gonna
Exactly.
guess that it's a poor, sad little shop.
Okay. So how many points did you score for your house there?
I get 1.
You get 2 points because it's within. Remember, it's it. So this is. So
Oh,
this
it is
tower
within
over here is
3.
within range.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty.
Within
It's
3.
pretty
Oh,
big.
we're so smart. Okay, so I get 2 points for that.
Mm-hmm. So 2
I was
points for your
smarter than I
house,
thought I
and,
was. All right.
and then 1 point for your shop because there's one house, one
Yeah.
space away. And you're basically so when it comes to the shop here, you're basically just looking at the 8 spaces
Around the.
just around the house or
That's
around
cool.
the shop.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Looks like you're done. Go ahead and pass your sheet clockwise. All right. Next round. Okay. So you're still a kingdom builder, and you know this because you don't see your dragon yet. You will on the next turn.
Uh-oh. I'm looking at everybody else's points. You guys. All right.
Well, we have the advantage of playing this a little
you
bit.
have
more
done
than
this a
I
couple
think.
more times than me. Although I guess I should
Yeah.
be strategy-wise. I should be like, wait, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like I'm getting pretty good at the strategy now.
Nice.
And then, like, half the fun about doing the stream is, yes, I usually kind of have the general basics, but everybody has played this game generally more than I have whenever we do it. So I'm just here to create chaos.
Excellent.
If you have a
Create all the
predetermined
chaos.
plan, then I'm just here to be like, what if I do this?
Well, I feel like this is the perfect game for that, especially once you start, once you get to be the dragon and start destroying stuff.
Right.
That
Two
will work out
words.
good.
2 words. Leroy Jenkins.
Exactly. Now in the game, do you have it to where, like, here on TTS, we're all using our own specific color on the sheet? Do you do that in the physical game too?
So, as a print to play game, obviously the player is asked to provide their own markers here. We
That makes
actually
sense.
specifically and carefully chose the colors of the dragons to match the markers you already have. You know, red, green, blue,
Yeah.
purple, and black. So those are the 5 colors of the dragons. So
Gotcha.
you probably have all these markers. So what we encourage players to do is, if you're going to play the black dragon, use the black marker. It's
That
just
makes
going to be
sense.
easier that way. If for whatever reason you don't have a black marker, you got a brown one, that's fine, not a big deal. What matters is that you know what color your marker is, even if it doesn't match up with the dragon.
Nice. So scoring here, am I correct with 2 points for that tower?
Mhm.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 points for the house?
Nice, well done.
Okay.
And that's a good reason to think about the order of operations as well. If you drew the house first,
Right.
that would only score you 3 points, but drawing the tower first makes that house feel just a little safer.
Okay. I don't know how you
Jove,
guys count 30 on here.
I think she's got it, folks.
Now, time to
The lucky
confuse
and
her with the
unlucky,
dragons.
however.
All right, so we are
Welcome
now
back, Boris.
we're gonna be
All right.
so we're gonna be the dragon for the first time. So the first thing you're gonna do as the dragon is choose which corner you want to start from, And in the rules, I tell people to just put a star on the corner you want to start from. And then as the dragon, you've got 2 action points as well. As one action, you can move up to 3 spaces as one action, and that could be orthogonally or diagonally. It doesn't need to be. It does not need to be in a straight line. You can move just any old way you like as movement for 1 action point. Also, as 1 action point, you can breathe fire. You can attack.
Fun.
So what you're going to do when you want to attack, you'll roll your die, and you're basically going to divide by 2. So a roll of 1 or a 2 will let you breathe fire 1 space in any direction from where you are.
Gotcha.
A 3 or 4 lets you breathe fire 2 spaces in a straight line. A 5 or 6 breathe fire 3 spaces in a straight line.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you want to move,
gotcha.
this might be a little hard to see unless you're really zoomed in. But when you move, you're just going to be moving from the center of one square to the center of an adjacent square. There's a tiny faded
Oh, I
dot
see it. Yeah.
in the
Okay.
middle.
Yep.
This is a bit easier to see on the paper version, but it's just a little tiny dot in the middle of the square, and you're just moving from dot to dot.
So I'm thinking, and do you typically draw that in?
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So if you want to zoom over to my sheet over here,
you're over here.
You can also there's also
I'm a drunk dragon.
There's also
there's a line tool.
So you can use that for triangles and if you want to move your dragon into straight line.
Rocky, you let me draw that awful triangle without
I forgot about the line.
Man.
To be fair, no one else was gonna say anything, and at least I brought it up.
That's all right. Yeah. I'll keep my little special.
So Kim, if you want to zoom over to my sheet, I'll show you how a sample dragon turn will look. So I'm going to start here, and I see this wonderful little blue tower here. It's perfectly formed.
I think you like the red one.
No, I actually like the blue one. So I'm gonna move, and again, you can move up to 3 spaces. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Look at how nicely you draw that.
I try. So now I can attack, and obviously I know I'm going to attack at least 1 space. I don't need to go further than that. But when I get over, let's say I get to here on a future turn, as people line up their buildings, they are making it easier for me as the dragon.
Yeah.
So there is this kind of push and pull to the game of when you draw stuff, are you making it easier for the dragon to potentially destroy it? So at least for right here, I'm going to roll the black die here. Okay, I rolled a 1. It's not a critical fail in this game. It means I still get to breathe fire 1 space in any direction. I'm going to breathe fire in this direction to destroy this tower. I'm just going to cross it out with an X. And that means this tower can't fight back. It's been destroyed. It's been reduced to rubble. And I'm going to come down. Actually, I'm going to come up to my score sheet. And this bottom part of the score sheet down here, this is where the dragon is going to track what they've destroyed. A destroyed tower or circle is worth 2 points. A house is worth 3 points. A shop is worth 5 points.
Okay.
So I destroyed a tower. I'm going to write the number 2 inside this star to show I destroyed a tower. And at the end of the game, all these points here are going to go into my subtotal for the dragon scoring.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. So I moved and then attacked. One other thing you can do as one action, you can move 1 space and attack 1 space in any direction.
Okay.
And you can do these 2 things in either order you like. You can attack first and then move if you like. So it's kind of a hit and run attack.
Okay. That's cool. All right, let me go back over to my drunk dragon. Oh, no.
Dragon.
He got real drunk just trying to move the thing.
That would be a good tavern name in a fantasy.
Right?
The Drunken Dragon. I like that.
Kim, use your arrow keys. Come on.
Listen, what fun is that, Parker?
Given the whole drunk dragon experience.
Yeah, like if we're gonna go all in on Boris and his crazy ways. Like that was 1. and this is 2, and this is 3.
Perfect.
Yo.
Because I'm trying to get in range of this one, especially knowing that the black dragon also took out a blue tower.
Okay. Now what you can now you can take the same move action twice in the same turn if you want. If as you end right here, you're not going to be able to attack anything because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
always
Too
attacking in
far.
a straight line.
You,
Well, not
yeah,
just
Oh,
too,
okay.
not
you
just
have
too
a
far.
better
There's
move. Not to be a backseat gamer here,
No,
but
it's
just as
okay.
a reference,
Boris needs help.
you have a better move if you just move directly diagonally 3 spaces.
That makes sense.
Because then
yeah.
you could potentially hit the I believe that's a tower. It's kind of a square.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
drew
yeah,
that
there's
strange, Chris, but
there's yeah, there's a black tower there. There's a green tower there you can attack.
but yeah, so your
Oh, no.
best
There we go.
like you cover the most ground just moving directly diagonally.
I gotcha.
And in this particular case where the stuff is at, moving right there is better because you can actually if you just straight up attack on your next action, there is the potential that you could hit it if you roll a 5 or a 6.
I gotcha.
Or if you hit how do I draw on the how do I use the tab? Yeah. And there's a
There you go,
potential
tab,
to hit
yeah.
this one if you all you'd have to do to hit that one is roll a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, that sounds
So
like
you're
let's
much
give
closer.
that a try. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we'll give that a try.
Oh, and also you get a roll first before you decide on what you want to destroy. So,
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah, so in terms of order of operations, you roll first and then decide what direction you want to breathe fire. So you could go for the black tower here, you could go for the green tower here, you could go for the black tower here.
Yeah,
and
I'm
one thing to
thinking
note
this
is that when you attack, obviously you're always starting from where you currently are, and you're gonna cross out the empty spaces
Okay.
as well as any buildings. And the reason for that is because this is land you have now burninated or destroyed.
Okay.
When you destroy a space, nothing can be built there.
I
And
wondered. Okay.
yeah, so you've made life a little bit harder for the kingdom builders, but you've also made your life potentially a little bit harder for yourself. If you enter a space that you've destroyed, you will lose 1 health.
Okay.
So your own fire can hurt you, basically.
Okay. Stub your toe on some rubble. I got it.
Exactly. So obviously, I can appreciate how this might be difficult the first turn, but thinking about where you might want to go on future turns, again, if you ever enter a space you've already destroyed, it'll cost you one of your 12 starting health.
I gotcha.
And I did mention earlier, the game ends when either any dragon has 0 health or any dragon has destroyed the correct number of things. In a 4-player game, there's a little guy here to say 9 buildings. So when a dragon has 0 health or has destroyed 9 buildings, that will trigger the end game. We'll finish that turn, and then we'll count up points.
Okay. I think I'm going to refire it this way after that helpful kind of. So I would no, I don't. I'm drawing. Oops.
Yeah,
I'm
you
drawing
just
X's in here.
Exactly. You just would want to draw an X on all the spaces that you're destroying. And don't ask how we've managed to build fire on top of the lakes. We're kind of hand waving that, but those are spaces where
across it.
Exactly. So if you do enter those spaces, it will cost you health.
Oh, can't do it with that one. Whoopsie. Can't write a 2 with straight lines.
I'm also breathing fire. I just wanted to make sure that somebody saw me roll my dice.
Yeah, I don't. I'm looking at you. I don't want you to be cheating.
Yeah, I got you.
Parker's.
Right.
Parker's only ruthless and take that games.
So you got a 3, so that means you get to destroy the 2 things.
Yeah.
Also, now that you're destroying it, Parker, nobody got to see my last turn, but I just scored, what was it, 6 points for that?
Yeah, I saw that. That was a pretty early shop. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So,
however, that early shop just got me 5 points for burning it down. So.
Was it yours too? Oh man.
With that said, I'm gonna burn down a shop here in a second, hopefully, if I roll a 3.
Please burn down that ugly shop that Kim drew.
Not my little custom shop.
Kim, remember, we're not friends anymore.
All right, let's see what I got. No,
Oh.
Parker
didn't
and I
get
are
it.
never friends when we play games together.
No. It's a temporary friendship truce, especially when we're playing cover your assets.
He's so mean, you guys. He's so mean. Parker is normally the sweetest human, not when you play cover your assets. Parker is so mean.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Kim, did you scored your points?
I
Okay,
gave
your
my
points for your-
my very sassy looking 2 up here.
very nice.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. So, that's a full round of play. Any questions so far,
Cool.
Kim?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the game play is very easy to understand, very easy to work through. So if anybody watching at home seeing it has nothing to do with the game, it has everything to do with me and TTS. The game is super easy to understand and play.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that the dragon's on the map and people have towers, this is the part where fighting can come into play. Now, one really important thing to
Okay.
note is that fighting always happens first. If you want to do any fighting at all, you'll choose to do that first. And once you're done fighting, then you can build more buildings with anything you have left. You cannot build and then fight. You must always
Okay.
fight and then build. The game breaks if it goes either way.
That makes
So,
sense.
yeah. So if you have a tower standing, you may choose to fight, and each turn, as one of your actions, you can fight from one of your towers. It's always your towers you're fighting from, not someone else's.
Okay.
And if you choose to fight, what I would do is just choose which tower I'm going to fight from. So, for example, if you want to scroll over to my sheet, Kim, I'm sorry, but Boris might have to take a hit here. So I'm going to
Man.
fight from this tower here. This tower is 3 spaces away from the dragon's current location. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 spaces. So what I need to do on my die is I need to roll a 3 or higher to do damage to Boris.
That makes
If I
sense.
roll exactly 3, the distance between tower and dragon, I'll do 1 heart of damage. If I go over that distance, I'll do 2 damage instead.
Oh, okay.
So from this tower as my first action, I'll roll the die. Okay, I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
So I'll do 2 damage. I'll cross out 2 health down here,
Yep.
and I'll
Poor
score
Boris.
3 points per health loss. So that's going to be 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And now, as my second action, I could attack from the other tower if I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
or I could use that second action to build.
Okay.
Okay? But again, you're always fighting first and then drawing more buildings with your remaining actions.
Okay.
If you
That's
choose to
pretty
fight with 2 different
straightforward.
towers, yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna build. I'm gonna take a normal building turn with my second action. So go ahead and take
Woo.
your
All right,
swoop
folks.
back over.
I don't have a tower, so avocado is safe.
Yay!
But maybe I'll build one for next time.
All right. So I like to just narrate what I'm doing while I'm on Tabletop Simulator.
Totally fine.
Just so somebody else can see. I'm shooting from this tower to Ember. I am 2 spaces away.
No, don't do that.
I must. Aha!
Uh,
4, so 2 damage.
Nice.
and that gets you 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gonna use this line to make a
Um,
triangle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's still not a very good triangle.
You're gonna try with the other one. Let's see, 1.
I'm debating. Yeah, it's
You're 4
4
away.
away.
Yeah.
I'm kind of risking it. Because I could score 3 if I dropped a house in there. But I like doing damage. I'm gonna shoot Ember. Attempt to shoot Ember. From 4
So
spaces
mean,
away.
it's Parker. I'm telling you what.
Can't help it. Ah,
Yeah,
Ooh,
missed.
womp womp.
Whiff.
So in this case, because the die roll is lower than the distance between the tower and the dragon, it's just a miss. The arrows fall short.
I gotcha. Wait, I don't want to put that there.
Yeah, and then
Sorry.
as far as what I did, I had attacked. How do you say his name? Balatro?
Balatro, yeah.
Balatro. Yeah, I attacked Balatro. He was 3 spaces away, or right 3, and I rolled a 3.
Nice.
So I did 1 damage, and then I built a tower.
I built
Perfect.
a tower, and I'm building a shop.
Ooh.
Nice.
Kim, you're being real frivolous, giving Avocado a lot of tasty shops to eat.
I know. So I gave myself the 2, and then that would be because it's only. I'm trying to think.
The
It would only
shop,
be the
you're
1.
getting 2 points.
It would just be the 2, right? Okay.
No, you're getting wait, where is it? Yeah, it's 2 points for the shop you just built.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
kinda
So the shop is next to 2 houses. That's
Yeah.
worth 3 points.
Oh,
So
3
it
points.
can,
Sorry.
okay. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Where I was confused was I couldn't remember if it could be diagonal too. So that works.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
like
Yeah,
8
one space.
spaces around.
Yeah, 1 space in any direction. So the 8
Gotcha.
spaces around the shop.
And you did. Whoops, that wasn't a hand. Ooh, la, 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 la. Okay. Hand. Grab me the hand. Lord. Unlock.
There you go. And again, for those watching at home, this is TTS clunkiness. That's
Right. This is
it,
Kim
real world
clunkiness.
gameplay
Like
is so much smoother.
yeah, I could
Yeah.
see this. How long did like in person? I would think a normal game of this wouldn't take terribly long, right?
Yeah, 20, 30 minutes usually.
Yeah, that's what okay, that makes sense. Why is everybody blowing up my stuff? Sheesh. More towers. Must build
Reasons?
more towers. Must build more towers. Okay. Come here, little circle tool. Where is use?
Avocado. I'm gonna.
Hey,
have to
my
fire
shop
at you.
survives. All right.
Yay! All right, Avocado. I gotta take a pot shot at you here. I don't have to. I want to. No. All right. I'm gonna have to
All right.
replace that
I
die
built
at
2
some
towers.
point.
So 4 points.
Trying to decide if it's better to draw a shop that would be easy for Avocado to destroy, or if it'd be better to build a tower somewhere outside of the usual sort of range and maybe get some points that way.
And
Look,
I wanted to confirm, Chris, because your towers here were a little. These are homes or towers. What are these?
okay,
They're a little. They're a little rounded.
these are two towers up here.
Okay.
Let's see what's happening over here.
Yeah, I think in the first round I had saw like, oh yeah, they're towers because I looked at your sheet and you had scored for the towers, so I was like, yeah. But now that we're like a little further in the game, I'm like, wait, what is that?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, so I just built one. What is it? A shop.
Man.
And I have. So I get 3 points.
Towers
Oh, no,
are
wait,
important to
I get
build early
4
on, people.
points?
If you learn anything from my mistakes.
Yeah. Now, and obviously, one cool thing that I love about this sort of pass and play mechanic is that obviously, as a kingdom builder, you're coming back to a part of the kingdom that you've already visited and been to before, and by the time it comes back to you, it's things have changed in this game state on this sheet. So now you have to kind of analyze where do you want to go, what do you want to do, where has the dragon moved, have people moved into the spaces you thought you might go to. You can still have a great strategy, but it's going to change based on the tactics that you'll want to use at any given time.
That's one thing that I really like about this game is you have to re-implement a new strategy.
Yeah, somebody's gonna mess up your game plans.
Yeah, that's the fun with like the partial co-op nature of it. Works a lot better than a lot of partial co-ops out there. Oh no, my tower was destroyed. It's rude.
Let's see what everybody else is doing. So everybody can see the better strategies that everybody else is playing.
Well, I hesitate to call them better strategies, but
and get a glance at some
perhaps.
of the. I'm not totally out of it score wise. I'm not totally in it either, but.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for building lots of towers here. You've made my journey of building houses a little bit easier. As my 2 actions on the sheet, I'm going to be nice to Ember. I'm going to leave him alone.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna build some houses next to all these cool towers.
Yeah, that's definitely like because I didn't build a lot of towers early on. It was like, oh shoot, I can't do any
Yeah, you
damage
can't
to.
really attack. Yeah, it's that balance of.
Yeah, there's definitely a progression that you have to make.
Mhm.
Like you don't want to start dropping a bunch of shops to just score like 1 or 2 points, especially because they are so valuable for the dragon to destroy.
Yeah, and this is one part that came up during playtesting. You still score the points as the kingdom builder just for building the thing, even if the dragon later destroys it.
Yeah,
Um,
which is
in
nice.
Oh yeah, in earlier versions of the game, all the scoring happened at the end, and it was just the scoring that based on what survived to the end of the game. And this took a bit more brain power than I expected it to. So one suggestion was to make the scoring happen at the same time as
Mm,
when you draw the stuff, and that changed the game a fair bit, but it also streamlined it in ways I hadn't considered at the time. So.
yeah.
Um, it's one of those things where if you're listening to this and you're a designer, always, always, always listen to your playtesters. They will have
Mhm.
awesome and amazing ideas. It's still on you to find the best way to use those ideas, but they will
Yeah.
create some cool things for you, and then it's on you to make that meet your vision.
So, question, just to make sure
Mhm.
for my 3, can I go 1 and then 2 so that I can aim this way? Down this lovely
Yes,
line of 4 things together?
that
All
is
right.
a wonderful bit of line there. Yeah. So again, it's always up to 3 spaces. It doesn't have to be exactly 3 spaces.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're
that's
gonna
gonna be
do.
a great line there. Well done.
I appreciate you guys lining it up
And it's
for Boris so nicely.
of course, yeah, you're not welcome, but it is dragon time. Um,
Man, Rocky's tearing that up
I
like
only
Yeah,
rolled a 1.
yeah. I
No,
just
I
destroyed
only rolled a
stuff.
1. I had that beautiful lineup of things to destroy, and I only rolled a 1.
womp womp.
Womp.
Oh,
Womp. I'm so
Rocky,
sad.
did you already do your second action?
she moved and
yes.
then
That
attacked.
was my second action.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, you could do the
Oh,
the hit.
come on.
No, yeah,
Okay.
I'm a sitting duck there, kind of. I mean, shoot, at that rate, there's potential I could, let's see, there's 3 towers that are close. I'm trying to think if
Man.
I could lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
Oops.
could take 6 damage. 1, 2. I couldn't lose, but
Ouch.
we'd be getting close. So for that, I destroyed those 3 buildings. So that's it, right? I just score my 3.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
scored on the sheet, and I'm done. Okay, cool.
And with
Nice.
me only rolling a
Yeah.
1, I can only get one of these buildings, right? I can only go 1 space.
Correct.
All
Yeah.
that beautiful. Oops.
But you're
All
still
that
in you're still
beautiful.
in a good place. And remember, you can move over a thing you've destroyed. It does cost you one of your hearts, though.
Yeah.
So it's meant to keep
It might be
you
worth it. Yeah.
exactly. It's meant to keep you kind of on the outside of the city, burning in, if you will.
Yeah.
But
That
No.
makes sense.
there's definitely ways to get into the city and then continue burninating from there. One other note with the dragon, you cannot double back on your own path.
I was about to ask that. Okay. So you
Yeah.
need to be
So
smart about how you move around.
exactly. Now, yeah, you can move over the things you destroyed, but the grid is plenty large enough for you to kind of go just about anywhere you want. But you cannot cross.
No.
You can cross your own path, but you can't double back on your own
Okay.
spaces there.
If you want to see something completely hilarious, I used my 2 moves to attack from my 2 towers that were only 2 spaces away, and I rolled 2 1s.
Nice. That makes
So
me feel better about my
Oh
last move.
man.
yeah, so it's pretty bad.
All right. What can I do to avocado?
So
Let's
that's it.
see.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Boris.
Yeah, I had a pretty rough roll on my dragon there.
I rolled a 1 on my dragon, Parker. I don't want to hear it. Oh,
What were you
fiddlesticks.
Gonna attack from this tower that's 1 space away.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I finally have a tower, but you didn't move where I wanted you to move.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry. I didn't realize that was required.
No, it was. I feel like it was Parker's fault.
My
Right,
bad.
Parker? Aren't you avocado?
Yes, I am indeed.
My
avocado.
tower is still too far away from you. My tower is 1,
Yeah, I was like, you
2,
need to
3,
roll like
4,
a
5, 6.
you need to roll a 5, or you need to roll 6 to do 1 damage.
But it doesn't hurt to try, right? It's either
No,
that or I just
I
can't.
mean, it does kind of hurt to try because it means one less thing that you can build.
That's true. All right. Well, I guess I'll just build stuff. Darn it! I wanted to attack avocado because it's Parker. And we're fighting.
Dude.
So
Well-
if I were smart, I would just put it. Oh, that's lining things up a little too nicely for him, though.
Yeah, you gotta
but
think about.
But he has to roll well, and that's not his strong suit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Jam. Okay. I'm gonna go for the points.
Yeah, it's always the risky thing. Is like,
So
do you
3
get
points,
those
right?
nice clusters to score as the city builder? But you're like,
No,
really,
you
really
get
lining things up.
Oh, I
Four-
forgot about this one
4
over here.
points. Yeah.
4. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Not that one. No,
So
there's
4
so many
points
other
for
cool
that.
things to go for.
And was that your?
3, 4.
Had
I
you
did. I
tried
drew.
to-
I did not try to attack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I only
So
drew
you
a
could
house.
you can still build one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you could build another building and get another 4 points.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Because why not? Right? Take the points while you can get them before Parker destroys things.
So you would need to be.
Right here? No.
Is that still
Yep.
1?
That's 4 points for that house.
Oh, I put it in the
That's
wrong spot earlier. No, I didn't. 1.
Yeah.
2. Oh, no. A 3. Oh, no.
No.
A 4. Oh, no, it's a box. Oh, well, we know that that's a cross. It's fine. Ugh. Unlock it. I keep trying to drag it with me, and that
That's all
it
good.
doesn't work.
Okay.
Hello, Ember.
Oh, avocado. I've got 2 towers that are just raring to go here, friends. But, okay, so this tower is 2 spaces away. That feels like a
little
pretty
shop.
easy choice.
It's still there.
I hope Kim does not see how I set her up on the black sheet. It was too good not to take the points, though. So
Yeah,
I'm
how
just
did you
gonna
say, yeah.
hope that she doesn't understand. How
It's a
those
good.
build
I
works.
mean, Parker, it is almost 9 p.m. So if
Yeah.
if I don't do that one before 9, you have a shot that I won't figure it out.
Oh, poor Chris. It's almost 9 a.m. for him.
Oh my
Whatever.
gosh.
I couldn't pass up this awesome opportunity here. It is, so I am in England and it's coming up on 1 a.m. here.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
worth it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Life
four
is
player
good.
games of this one get kind of
What am
wild.
gonna draw? I'm gonna draw. I want to be able to beat up Ember later, so
Especially when I get to score
strategically-
6 points for building a shop in the middle of all this, what do you want to call
yeah,
this? This big
I
village
kind of
here.
said there's a lot of village There's a lot of village people.
I greatly
Um,
appreciate that. You've made my life a
anytime.
little bit easier.
Anytime, friend. Wow, that's a circle. That's not how you cross things. 1. Oh, come on, Kim.
Is that 4?
Click on that. 1, 2. Okay. And then we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw a house. And we're gonna draw that house right here. Fine. Draw a house like this. Ugh. The people at home who are used to TTS are screaming at me.
Well, if they're used to watching your streams, Kim, they're probably fine.
I've had some fun comments in the past.
I'm sure you get plenty
Um,
of good tips on how to
1,
better
2,
navigate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5 points for that house, I think. That's not a circle.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, you've lined up Ember to just take out a whole bunch of stuff.
I
for me.
have.
Again, hopefully.
But Ember has to roll well, and I've realized
Yeah.
that sometimes that plays in your favor.
It does.
It's kind of okay to take the risk because you need them to roll well.
Exactly.
All right, Parker, what'd you do here?
Um, yeah, be very cautious with your build.
What color are you?
I'm green,
Okay.
like an avocado. I'm sorry. Somebody
Like
suggested that.
avocado.
Tell you
Somebody
there.
suggested it in the Kickstarter when we were asking for names, and I can't get like that. She just looks so much like an avocado. It's perfect.
Oh, so cute.
It's just how you said it that made it so funny.
It's an avocado.
It's
Yeah.
also 9:00 here, so
Okay. Well, this
Pumpkin
house
or
sounds good.
Parker turns into a pumpkin much later than this. I don't know if you
I
guys know
do.
that or not,
I
but
do. Oh, let's see.
I just can't learn new games after like 9 p.m. or so because I get real dumb. What is happening? I want to draw this line, and I want to draw this line right here. This is the line that I want to draw. It's not drawn.
If it's not locked, you might need to lock your sheet.
Yeah, it might
I
not
thought
be
I
locked.
did. Hang on. Maybe I didn't. Now I've hit it so many times. Hang on. No, let's try it.
I got you. I got you, fam.
Is it working?
You're good. You're good. Yeah. So, pro tip: if you're hovering over a thing and you see the thumb and the index finger,
Okay.
that means it's locked down, like you're pointing to it.
Oh.
When it's an unlocked thing, like if you hover over the dice, you'll see all 5 fingers.
Oh,
In
okay.
other words, this is TTS telling
I
you
did
you
not
can
know that.
grab onto this thing. So if
I
it's
learned a new
locked
thing.
down, there you go. Awesome.
Okay. So I'm gonna put my little shop right here, and it is around 1, 2,
Did you draw
3
a house
houses. Shit, no. Dang it!
Okay, good.
Can't-
She
Too
did
late.
too.
Can't retcon it.
You'll catch it on the second playthrough.
No,
Yeah, I was
I
worried
think
you could have stuck one here or
right
here,
there. Yeah,
and then
like
drawn your house
and
or
then
your
drop
shop.
my.
Yeah.
Yep. I got real
That's okay.
excited about the triangle first, and I didn't finish my playthrough. That's okay.
Hey,
I'll
man,
still take 1, 2, what? 3,
Yeah,
6
6
points.
points is still 6 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then where's that little
Nice.
pesky dragon?
Yeah, that's typically where I flub up on this game too, is I get so excited about like, ooh, the dragon's close to my tower, I have to shoot it now. And then I see a spot where it's like if
I
drawn
also
a
could have
house
shot the
and then a
dragon.
shop, it would have been great.
I got so excited about you telling me to watch for my stinking move that I forgot that I can attack the dragon.
Oh no!
Mind games.
Oh, Balatro lives another day. Dag nabbit. Okay.
Oh, what is going on this sheet?
That's not the right shape. That's not the right shape either. Erase. So on the way home, walking home. So every night I go and take care of my grandma. People who know me know that she just lives down the street. And so I go check on the Grams, and for whatever reason, like some Super Mario, I think it's like maybe Super Mario All-Star, I can't remember, but it was in my head. And so I'm like walking all the way home. For whatever reason, and now that song's stuck in my head. But it's better than Zoobilee Zoo, because Zoobilee Zoo has been stuck in my head. It went for about a 4-day stretch, and it was bad. And you guys are probably younger than me. Did you get it, Parker? No.
I got 2 shops, baby.
The last
Boris
song
came back so painful.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, obviously one thing that's fun about this game, because you can see the different colors of who crossed your health out.
Yeah. What?
Chris is kicking your ass, man.
Chris, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the damn hell?
Look, you put your guy right next to the tower.
I
like,
know. I did.
Out there.
I got really, and I keep saying like I shouldn't let Chris continue to have 2 towers on my board, and yet here we are. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that by also being greedy though, because I'm gonna try to attack from right here. I'm gonna just move. I'm not gonna.
All right.
I just need a 2 or higher. I can do it.
There
do
you
it, I
go.
can do it, I
I'm
can do
gonna
it, I can
try
do it, I
that
can do
hit
it.
and run attack here.
I got a
so
2. Damn it! Chris's towers remain. Shoot.
So you can still kill the one tower.
Oh, I could, and
Yeah. So 1 or a
okay.
2
Let's
gives you
do
a
that.
single distance.
Yeah, let's do that.
there you
Sorry,
go.
Chris.
They
Not
at
sorry.
least can't shoot you at point
Not
blank
sorry.
range.
What's it do? Oh, that's not how you make a
third
2.
one. I don't like
Oh
that.
man, you need to put that dice in dice jail.
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm putting the dice.
Whoa!
in jail.
That's a really large 2. Hang on.
Very proud of destroying that tower.
Was it my tower?
Oh wait, I don't want to do that.
Okay, that's a 2. When I come back later and I can't tell what that number is, it's a 2. I can only attack once, right?
Yeah, you'll attack once from
Chris,
in any direction. Yes, go
I
ahead.
accidentally deleted your a building that you had here, a square building.
Rocky,
You want to draw it back in?
Sure, can you tab on it?
Yeah, give me 1 second. It was right here.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna
I
mess up avocado.
realized
Well,
I can attack in one space.
Where are you?
So I hopped right here
There
so
you
that I could destroy these 2 shops diagonally.
Yeah.
I was gonna be real upset if I wasn't able to destroy them because I set myself directly.
Oh yeah, you were
to
like
2 towers. So avocado is ready to be.
Yeah. If I want to
Thrashed.
Yes.
Come on, Kim.
2.
Thrash that avocado.
I know.
Well, it's neither of her towers. It's one of yours.
It's not.
And one
Mine's
of,
over here.
Oh, it's gonna
I
get
rolled a 6. I think I
Rolled a
got you,
6, though.
Parker.
nice.
Right? Is that enough to get you?
Yeah, 4 away. You got 2 on me. Oh, geez, avocado might
Yep.
die before she gets back to me.
Maybe.
I mean, Boris
We're-
isn't
we're
looking good
gonna
either,
try.
Parker. So
Well, Chris and
I'm-
Rocky both have 2 towers that they can shoot me from.
yeah, they're
very
gonna like if I hit
closely.
you from here, they're gonna mess you up because I only had
Yeah.
1 tower.
Oh my.
Well, hopefully those 2 shops that I destroyed were worth it.
Okay, then I'm going to I attacked and then I can also still draw a building, right?
Yes.
All right, what can I do to get me lots of points? Sure. Parker's way up there. I can do that.
Chris, could you make another dice appear? I don't believe in bad luck. That's the fourth. That is the fourth one that I rolled.
Wow.
So hold on, I'm putting.
Yeah, here, just roll all 3 of them and see which one's best. And use that one.
Okay, so I got one more.
Wow.
I was attacking from this
What
tower.
is happening here? Hang on. Where?
So,
Whoa. Where are you?
Now
at?
I'm gonna try to attack
Rocky.
from this tower. Or sorry,
Hang
this
on.
tower.
I want to see. We're gonna go watch Rocky's dice
Oh
rolls.
man, if it's another one,
We're
and that's
gonna
because
pause.
it's like I
He's
was
gonna flip
literally.
the whole table. Oh,
No,
oh, it's a 10!
Okay, I'm improving, but I don't think I hit anything. Yeah, I still
shoot.
didn't
Alright.
hit anything, but
Oh wow.
oh man, that hurt.
All right, I changed my
Well,
mind. Hang on. I'm
okay.
not doing that.
All right. I'm gonna
got-
attack Boris from my tower 3 squares away.
I'm gonna draw a house right in
Sweet.
Parker's shootable range. However,
Hmm.
there's a good shot Parker's gonna die, so I'm just gonna take the points.
Yeah, I'm very, very close to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
All right.
Oh, this is one of the first
Whoa,
times that
that's a square.
not being able to draw on water is actually ruining my plan.
Yeah, it
Uh-oh.
can happen.
That is, and you can't draw on the dragon's path either.
Correct.
So
Yes.
That's,
Yeah. Yeah, and thematically, the path that the dragon has already like been on, that's just burninated land. Like they're leaving a
Mhm.
trail, a wasteland trail behind them. So you cannot
Yeah.
draw something up from that.
What
I
else
guess
is
I'm
that?
just gonna shoot. I guess. Let's see. One,
Boris ain't
2
looking good,
spaces
guys.
away.
Yeah,
Boris may not
Boris
make
is
it back.
getting his butt kicked, and that's all me. So I'm almost
is.
sorry, but I'm
No,
not.
it's okay.
Oh, avocado! Good God, man!
I
You're
told
gonna
you those.
die.
Oh
I
yeah,
had to- I
avocado
had
is
to
set
get
up
those-
for absolute death.
Yeah, okay.
I had to get those 2
let's
shots,
just go with
man.
let's just go with the
Um,
pot shot here for one space away.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be a
Ouch.
two damage there, and
I
I'm
do
gonna
see
run
that
a
Ember's
space.
taken all of her damage, their damage from Parker.
Yeah.
And this
Rocky, I'm glad you got a hit in
away.
on Chris. I'm glad you got a hit in on Chris. At least somebody damaged his darn dragon.
No!
Oh, good. Avocado lives to see another
Come
day.
on. Good for
Parker,
avocado,
what did you
I
end up?
guess.
You attacked with one tower. You're gonna.
Yeah, I shot
attack
from
with
this one for 2
Yeah.
damage. This one's 1, 2,
Kind of
3,
far.
4 spaces. I don't know if it's worth it. I could get. Oh, I
You
could
build
probably.
Where
I
is
mean,
your
I could
sense
put
of
a
adventure,
house and
Parker?
get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you get a lot of
potentially.
points.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get
1,
5.
2, 3. Yeah, that's what. That seems 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Parker's beating me in points. Everyone's beating me in points.
No, Kim.
It's okay. I'm okay. It's fun though. This is a really fun game. Like this is a really fun game.
Yay. And this is, and if you're watching at home, this is exactly the kind of banter you will have with your friends because everyone's watching everyone else. You're rolling your dice at around the same time. You can see the sheets going around, and you go, "Oh crap! I didn't think that I left that tower so vulnerable." But yeah, you're gonna have this kind of banter in real life, and it's so much fun to watch people miss the roll or go, "Oh no, you're gonna destroy my stuff." That
I
all
can
happens in real life as
definitely
well.
hit with this one. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So let's. Wee. A 4. So that's 2 hits.
Did you get them?
I got because I was within 2 and I rolled 2 higher, so that'd be 2. Whoop! I need a.
Yeah, 2 away. Now let's see.
Okay, I've been the only one attacking Ember.
Something. Woohoo!
Nice.
So finally, I'm doing some damage here. Oh,
Ooh, Boris is
Wow.
getting
so
beat up
I
on
just
them here.
did 2. Oh, let me lock it down.
Let's do. I'll do it right there. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I'm gonna draw.
So
Were you
what
gonna
is
kill
this?
Boris this turn?
I don't think I can. I don't have a tower close enough.
Oh, okay.
Yahoo! Boris is not faring well at all. If I said if I could have gotten the roll off of and hit down that line of stuff, I think I would have been doing a lot better than what I currently am doing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Okay, I don't have
Well,
anything in range
you
to
know what?
shoot the black
It's a
dragon.
it's a stretch, but I think I could hit it because I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5
I don't
away.
think
So if
you don't
if I
want to.
roll a
You don't want to.
6,
You have to
Rocky,
roll
if
a
I roll a 6, which hey, historically I've rolled 4 1s this
Oh,
game.
I actually feel pretty
So-
safe right now.
Yeah. So you should feel pretty safe, but we'll find out.
This will be
geez.
the moment. Oh.
Whoa!
Well, you took what? You take
That
what
was
hit?
so close.
Oh,
1,
Boris.
2, 3.
If only you weren't
Okay.
so chunky, you could fly faster.
Oh, well, Boris does still get another turn because I don't have any cannons to
Oh.
shoot him from
Woohoo!
on my turn either.
And so that is.
I just want to be able to shoot down that row, like straight down that row. That's all I want to do. I want those. I want to burn the shops.
The
Oh,
shops
I
are very
forgot to-
tasty. 5 points each. Yeah.
Well, some
Maybe.
of them have food and other lovely
yeah.
edible things. You fry it up a little bit. It's pretty great.
Exactly.
I'm very envious of how neat and straight all of your little ticker lines are because mine looks like I'm having a moment while I do it. I did it
I've
left-handed. That's what we'll go
mostly
with.
been using the line tool, I think.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
sometimes I do. Most of the time I do not. And that has definitely proved. I mean, I feel like it fits for Boris. Like the persona that I've created for Boris. It works.
What did you just do, Parker?
I
Shot.
How is Balatro has 1 damage? What are we doing, you guys? Like what
it's
are we
called
failing
dodge.
to do?
I mean, look how
It's called
small
dodge
he
and
is.
weave.
Yeah,
He does. He's got
frisky
uncanny
boy.
dodge. He has uncanny dodge. Sorry, people at home.
All right.
I don't know
I'm
what that
gonna-
means. So what the kids are saying.
Uncanny dodge is from D&D, Parker. Someday, buddy, I'll get you there.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, let's see. Is
5
Avocado
points.
going to
Yeah,
die?
I don't think avocado can die. The most I could do is 4 squares.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, you've
Where
got
did
one.
you end up? You ended up here. I can
point
hit you
blank
Yeah,
there.
so
range, and you've got
as long
one
as
at
I roll higher
3.
than a 2.
I hit a
Oh,
3.
that was so close.
Wait, where are you? Did I miss you? Wait,
Let's
Chris,
see.
were you here? Are you here or here?
So you take 2.
So I'm currently here. It's basically where the line ends.
Okay, so I'm 1. I rolled a 3. Oh,
And
crap.
then that gives
1,
me
2.
6.
I don't think I got you.
So if
I
you're
needed a
rolling from
4.
this, if you're rolling from this one, then it's 1, 2, 3. You got me for 3.
Oh, okay. I did get
So
you.
you'll do 1 damage from this tower.
Yep. All right. I'll take it.
And then now I'll roll from
At
the
least
second one.
You have
so
an
I'll roll-
ouchie, like a little thumb, a little. You have just a little ouchie that needs a
You roll
band-aid.
4.
Now, what kind of points can I get while I'm doing this?
Well, so you got another tower up here. You can see in
Oh,
front.
yes.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
And
Huh?
so
Can I hit it within 3? Oh, I could hit him.
Yeah.
I could.
your avocado is almost dead.
Oh, did you get me a second time?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I
nice,
rolled,
man.
I rolled a 6.
It's
Youch.
like, do I want that or do I want points? Like, because that's where I'm at. Like,
Well, you get 3 points per damage. So
Yeah. So because you rolled a
Oh.
3, this tower, you obviously you did the 1 damage here. That will
Oh,
score
yeah.
you 3 points up here in your tower section. So go ahead, if you haven't already done that, go ahead and give
Oh,
yourself.
I
3
definitely
points
have
for
not
that.
been doing that for any of the ones that I hit you guys with.
let's see. You've done.
Whoops! And you definitely explained that to me, Chris. That is a Kim oops for sure.
That is an easy retcon though. If you
Yeah,
haven't
you
been
can just go
marking
back.
them,
I
you've
haven't been
done
marking them.
2 damage on the red one and 2 damage on the green
So then
one. So
1,
that would be
You're like
2,
it's pretty easy
3.
to backtrack considering you barely
1.
hit us. So
Yes, it makes there's not a lot to count, so it makes it
no,
pretty
it's just
easy.
easy because
All right,
the colored
and
markers.
then I'm gonna draw. Am I gonna go?
Oh,
Wait,
jeez.
who do I get to attack next? Do I get to attack Rocky's dragon next? No, it's me again. Okay. Let's see.
like it's about 4 points total, so it won't be that hard to go back and
No,
No,
it's
it's
not too
fine.
bad. Now, she already counted one of those guys. I'm not gonna catch up to them. It's okay.
I think
Huh?
Boris is gonna.
I think Boris is going to
Is
kick it.
Boris gonna
pretty
die?
soon.
Yeah,
Horse is
Yeah,
gonna die.
kick the bucket.
What happened now? If that just didn't. Never mind.
Or I mean,
Yeah.
Rocky's pretty close to destroying enough buildings. If he
Not
has
really.
he's got a solid turn.
I
he
could
just-
destroy 3 more. I guess maybe. You're
Yeah.
right. Something's
yeah, I mean,
gonna
because
happen.
you're in a spot right here. You could
Yeah,
diagonally destroy 3.
something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can destroy 3 and 2 max.
Yeah.
So
So again,
maybe
it's a quick
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and again, just for the watchers at home, the game end is triggered when either a dragon has 0 health left, or when any dragon has destroyed the correct number of buildings. In a 4-player game, that's 9, and if you're looking towards the bottom of the score sheet, you'll see that towards there. But so Boris has 1 health, and because Parker is just a couple buildings away, we're definitely coming up towards the end of the game here. So fair
Parker,
warning.
go
This
with your
this
buildings.
may be coming up.
Yeah, this might if I can get if I can attack everything, but that's gonna be hard. I don't think I
Yeah.
don't know
Well,
if
I mean, because you can do a fire breath and you can do the hit and run, which is an immediate single
That's true.
building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as long as I destroy 4. So all I actually need to roll higher than is I need 2 rolls that are higher than 3, and then I'll
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so I guess Kim, if you want to watch Rocky's page, and then we'll
Yep.
watch mine because I can also trigger the end game.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
All right. So am I gonna roll a dud? We'll see.
Roll the few dice.
It hasn't been good. Oh,
Oh, man.
And you get to
All right.
determine
You
your,
just
your
love the
direction,
ones.
though. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll take that one.
All right.
So
Okay.
what is that?
At
That's
my house.
3 points. Yeah.
3 points for the house. Yeah.
Okay, and then
Charge up.
yeah,
Yep.
I'll attack again.
Do a big old
Mhm.
fire. There you go.
And that
Okay.
that's 2 spaces, right?
Correct.
So that's a 3 and a that's a
That's
2 and a 3.
A 2 and a 3. Correct.
Yep. Nice.
Okay,
Cool.
and that's it.
All right,
Nice.
so let's fly over to
Almost.
Avocado.
Almost.
Let's see what I got over here.
I hit the wrong button. We literally flew. Things went off kilter real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so I've got kind of a smorgasbord going on over here. So I'm right here.
Okay. Move up here a little bit more.
Let's see. So I'm gonna do the move and attack. So I'll destroy this tower here.
I can't believe you survived those many
here.
like that many towers.
Yeah, I'm
just
very
disappointed in you
surprised
fellas
myself.
for letting him get away with that.
Yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna do a big old fire breath. So I need to destroy how many more buildings? Two.
So you just need to roll higher than a 3.
Yeah, 3 or higher. Come on.
No!
Oh man, they're so confident too.
Womp 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 womp.
Okay, so
you should
I'm
probably take.
shot here in a second.
Oh,
So-
interesting.
So I'll take these
Interesting.
2 houses.
Okay.
No, you take.
You're
take
only taking one.
house.
You're only taking one.
Oh, you
Only take
cheater!
one. Oh, whoa.
There you
Right.
go.
There you go.
Sorry, I just got all excited. Yeah, because I want to shoot the house because it's worth 3 points instead of 2.
Yeah.
Even though Chris's tower is right there to shoot me.
My tower. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Chris is normally red.
Yeah, you're going down. It's just a matter of who gets to you.
Of who?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's like who first? Because Boris is
exactly.
Boris
Yeah.
isn't faring too well. All right. Do I
Here I am
attempt
saying
again,
I'm gonna trigger the end game.
or do
Yeah.
I come here? Maybe I come down. It's still more towers. Like it doesn't matter. It just makes it easier for Chris to kill me later.
Yeah, you could.
Kim, you
I
gotta
was
eat them
thinking
chops, man.
You could come down. On
I
the
know,
inside,
like
this way.
I was thinking here and then go that way gets
And
me a little bit
destroy
closer.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Even though I'd really like these shops because they're worth more points, but this has not been going well for me, and I've tried it like 3 times, so I feel like I need to move on.
Yeah.
But you
Because I mean,
can do the
best
move
case
one,
scenario-
destroy one to at least
Well-
get that one shop.
but I mean, she'll get it anyway, and she wouldn't be able to. I see what you're saying, but it's like
Yeah.
she can move here and then roll, and if she rolls a 6, she could destroy all of this, and that would help a lot. That would mean that there's one less tower, and she'd get the 5 points from this, and the what is that, 2 points?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's probably
Yeah,
the
that's fair. Yeah,
best
yeah,
bet.
and then that one wouldn't be able to shoot her. I was thinking you could jump here, kill the shop, and then breathe fire straight down.
Yeah.
But, 6 of one, half done. It doesn't need other.
Yep. Let's see what we get.
Go for 6.
I got 6 once. Oh, I wanted to.
Ooh, nice.
So now you get to pick
could be one,
whatever you
two.
want to destroy. So you
So-
get 2.
Houses are worth 3 apiece, but this would be 5, 6,
5.
7. This
Well, you
would be.
Yeah, you could only get. Yeah,
I could
these-
only get that. But if I went the 4, right, that would be.
So you
Well,
go the distance of your die roll halved. So
yeah.
you've got.
Oh,
2
okay,
pages
so I
in a
could do
straight
2.
line.
So that would be. So it'd be. I would net 1 more point if I went this way. Down this way.
Because this would get you 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this would give me 5.
5. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I
I
just make
cannot
Chris's
trigger the end of the
job
game
easier.
either way, but I'm just going to try to roll as many as high as I can here. Let's go for 5 or 6. 5 it is.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
you got a juicy shop.
So I
I've got a
see.
shop.
Nice.
I've got a tower, and I've
Oh.
got a house.
Nice.
Achievement unlocked. One of each building.
Exactly. And with my second action, I can go here to do a little hit and run. Take out a house here. And
Wow.
yeah, one space away from total annihilation there.
I do like how balanced this game typically is. Like normally it does boil down to like 1 or 2 last turns of like, oh man, like multiple people are triggering the end game, or like this one, 3 of us.
Yeah, I do
almost
feel better
triggered
that
the
I'm
in-game
not like I feel a little bit better that it's not just my health that's triggering. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
it's not just me, it's everybody. Like,
Well, I mean, you're not too far behind on the actual like
No.
kingdom building either. So
Yeah.
I think
Can
for
I
the learning
shoot
curve,
top?
like for your first game, like you're definitely competing.
Okay, so just because I want to shoot Parker.
Hey now.
Listen, I love you, buddy, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh.
1, 2, 2, 3. It looks like I need a 4 or I need a 5. Whatever. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah,
It's not, this is
yes.
not.
So
This
because
is
you're
not
3
the
spaces
smartest
away.
strategy move. Yeah.
Well, no, it's still a valid strategy. You're 3 spaces away, so to do the last 2 damage, you need a 4, 5, or a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do it. I can do
What
it.
you got, Kim?
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Hey!
4. So I hit you for
Murdered
1.
avocado.
Okay.
That's a buck.
So Kim just triggered the end of the game by killing avocado. So
I got
this
him
is
for
the
2.
last. Yep. This is the last turn of the game.
I didn't
So
die first.
do what you can. Yeah. So this is the last turn of the game. Do what you can on this sheet, and then don't worry about passing it. Just keep it in front of you.
I get.
But yeah.
And so
Okay.
Kim, you
You get
do
6
have
And I
one
get-
more
for those.
action too.
Yeah, I do, and I got 2 points for 2 points for each damage.
3 points for each damage, so 6 points total.
Ooh, Parker, I like those 6 points that I just got from you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
man.
Boris.
Shooting dragons is fun.
Okay.
Well, look, Boris, you put yourself right next to my tower here. I'm not even sorry. I'm only going to get to do 1 damage regardless of my roll because you've only got 1 heart left. So
Of course you rolled 6 though.
of course I rolled a 6 when I didn't even need to roll a 6. I'll score 3 points for doing 1 heart worth of damage. I also triggered the end of the game by
what am
finishing
I
off
doing?
Boris there.
2.
Shoot, 1, 2,
Listen,
3.
in the order of operations, the way that we played this, Parker died first. I just want that. For the record.
The reports have come in from that part of town. The green dragon has been slain.
just came in. Like TMZ came in just slightly faster with the Green Dragon report than they did with the.
I see how it is.
All right.
3 points, I think.
It is definitely not worth trying to shoot the red dragon from here. He's too.
We're not. Oh.
He's like 4 spaces away. And
Where is your sense of adventure, Parker Simpson?
I don't even know anymore. Let's see.
Look at that. Baltro with 2
1,
damage.
2,
Jeez Louise.
3. 1, 2, 3.
I feel
like
like
you
you
guys
might have an advantage, Chris. I'm just saying.
It's like you guys weren't even trying to hit me or whatever.
I poorly spaced out my. I kept thinking that you would. I did not like plan for your movement very well at all.
Oh boy.
I was trying
I
to
got a
think.
shop with 4 houses. That feels good.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
1,
Yeah, I definitely don't think I won.
4, 5.
Okay, so with that being the end of the game, go ahead and total up your points, Kim. All of your tower points go into this star right here.
Okay.
All your house points go into this star, and so on. And then the star in the lower right corner, this is kind of your grand total sort of star down here.
35, 36.
And I will say, Chris, you mentioned one of the earlier iterations where you're scoring everything at the end. This is so much cleaner to do it this way. Yeah.
It was one of those darlings I ended up kind of having to kill just because it felt good to say, well, you only score what survives. So it created that interesting decision.
Oh, okay.
But
ooh, that's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, it did make the burden of scoring a bit longer.
Yeah.
Because you then had to figure out on the sheet like which ones actually scored. So it was a bit more mental work at the end of the game. It took longer than it should have. And this happened with multiple playtests. And whenever you see the same thing happen in multiple playtests, that's usually
you got to pay attention to it. Yeah.
Exactly. When one person says it, it's one thing, you write it down, you make a note of it. But when it happens multiple times in multiple playtests, that's when you as the designer have to sit up and go, okay, something has to change here. Either it might be an explanation thing, it might be a design thing, but really if it's just if it takes 10 minutes to score a 20-30 minute game, that should tell you that that's taking too long. So
Yep.
Well, and plus now you get that dopamine rush of like, ooh, I drew a shop and I get to score 9 points right now. Like that feels pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
All right, how's everybody's scoring coming along?
I almost broke 100. I didn't.
nice.
But I almost did.
Okay. 2, 9.
I already finished.
I didn't get anywhere near. Did we tie? We
I
tied,
got
Rocky.
94.
So did I.
Wow.
20, 24.
119, Parker.
Yeah, that
Wow.
at the end, that was a MVP.
Okay. 77. This
Jeez.
Opened up a
50,
franchise.
so
I was like, that 51 at the top there, Chris, is pretty legit.
yeah, 127.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd
well
like to
done,
thank
fellas.
everyone allowing me to attack your dragons. That really did
from
it.
one space away.
I'm pretty sure you
And-
rigged my
Yep.
dice in some way because thank the dice because man, dude, I'm even in the end right there. I had a roll where I guess I should have done damage, but it's whatever. I was attacking from like one of these farther ones, and I rolled. It was like landing, and it was a 5.
Oh.
But I was like tapping the roll button still, and it rolled.
No!
Oh no!
I was like, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Great play. Really competitive scores. Great job, everyone. Everyone played correctly, and it looks like you all had a great time. So, that is Dragon versus Kingdom. Thank you all so much for playing.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the stream and sharing it with us. Parker, can we be friends again now that the game's over?
I guess. I mean,
All right.
I did just score more points than you, so
That's true.
it's fine.
I feel like that.
However,
I feel like that makes up for.
I mean, you did kill my dragon, which is
I did.
kind of grounds for
Look,
a renegotiation of our
We
friendship.
go back
But-
to let's revisit some cover your assets games. And
Hey,
you
man.
took my pianos and my
Do not
trains
touch
and
my
my family
scooters.
jewels.
I need the scooters. But
You guys ever want to see the most cutthroat Parker that you've ever seen in your life? Play some cover your assets with him.
Nice.
I turn into a different person.
He's a
not
totally different person.
It's not good.
But so if people want to, I know the Kickstarter has wrapped up, but if people see this and go, man, I really need that game, when can they find it?
Yeah, so it's currently on Kickstarter right now as a late pledge. Once
Cool.
the backers have received their game, it will go live on PNP Arcade, and that's going to be the best place to find it right now.
Okay.
We'll have a link to it on our website, noboxgames.com, along with our 3 other games that we've made.
Yeah.
And they're all print-and-play games, no assembly required. That's our promise. They only require just a small bit of like physical components. With this game, you need a die, a single 6-sided die, and 1 marker per player, and you're off to the races. Print them off, and you're ready to rock.
Nice.
What I definitely heard some backers do is they'll laminate the sheets.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what I
use
was
dry
thinking
erase
too.
markers and then play
Yeah.
over and over again. If you want to just
Yeah.
print them off and play, once you're done playing, and if obviously if you're the winner, frame your sheet. You did a great job. Enjoy
right.
it, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't let Rocky near him though. He'll draw these little fake mustaches on your dragon. It's
Yeah,
very disrespectful.
vandalized everyone's dragons.
Yeah, the dry erase
That's
is good.
awesome.
You can use
Yeah,
it.
we just recently bought a laminator for
Nice.
for board gaming, like just specifically
Mhm.
for thanks Amazon Prime Day, because we really like roll and writes and stuff like this. I have not played a
Mhm.
roll and pass before, so plus it takes up next to no space on my shelf. That's a win-win
Mhm.
for me. So this is
Exactly.
a automatic, like, why wouldn't I purchase this kind of
Mhm.
play? So yeah,
Exactly.
you for
Yeah. And
it's a ton of fun.
thanks for playing. And again, we got the late pledge out now. It will be on PNP Arcade once the backers have gotten their games, and it'll be available for the world to play.
Awesome. All right. Well, everybody, I guess we'll see you again in another week or so. We don't currently have a Tabletop Tuesday plan, but maybe we'll play some I Made You a Mixtape. It's another game that's on Kickstarter right now. So Jim and I will go head to head and see how that works out. He'll probably beat me too. It's a good thing I'm not a sore loser. I'm a total sore loser. But everybody have a good night. And Rocky, Parker, Chris, thanks again for being here. And we'll see everybody on the next one. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for having us, Kim.
Yay.
Peace.